Hi everybody, Rechief here, welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor's Path, episodes 1 through 5, beta. Last time, we found out that we were going to be arguing with Judge Justine Courtney here. This time, let's find out what the heck she's got to say about the letter from Kay. The relationship between Kay Faraday and Ms. Crane is as documented in the letter. She roped Ms. Crane into assisting her with her plan. However, for some reason their partnership broke down. Ms. Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath she managed to retaliate. Her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket.
Her testimony's even better than ever. Maybe the most perfect it's ever been, sir. Are you gonna be alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, of course. How unsightly, Miles Edgeworth. Save your stoic act for some other time.
Miss Von Karma, just whose side are you on?
I'm on nobody's side, Scruffy. When searching for the truth, it's best not to take sides.
Well, watch what you say, Miss Von Karma, or else Mr. the Best is gonna... Best, you say? Well, I can tell you that the side I'm on is always the...
How irritating. Well, I suppose that's one thing we can agree on. The relationship between Kay Faraday and Ms. Crane is as documented in the letter.
Hold it!
And just what kind of relationship did Kay have with the victim? In the letter she wrote, "Thank you so much for helping with my plan." Their relationship should be quite obvious. That's right. She roped Ms. Crane into assisting her with her plan.
Hold it!
I would like to hear about Kay's alleged plan in more detail. Just as she wrote in the letter, she wanted to steal something.
What's more, the sender of the letter is Kay Faraday, so it's obvious who the main culprit is. Objection!
That letter could have easily been forged. It doesn't prove that she planned to steal anything. If memory serves me right, wasn't she a great thief? She's, taking a break at the moment. I doubt there is any thief who would inform a prosecutor about their upcoming crimes. Perhaps she simply returned to her trade without you knowing. I suppose I have no means of denying that possibility. Kay Faraday planned the theft, and Ms. Crane got caught up in it. However, for some reason their partnership broke down. Ms. Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath she managed to retaliate. Oh, whoops. I didn't press this one because I got so into reading. For some reason, you say. It seems your explanation isn't very clear. I'm sure the reason will become clear upon further investigation. But more importantly, there is no evidence to prove that Kay Faraday did not commit this crime.
Objection!
While there is some evidence to suggest that she committed a crime, none of it can truly be called decisive evidence. What about the letter that shows their complicity and the scene of the crime? I think it's fair to say we cannot decisively rule out the possibility that she committed the crime. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath she managed to retaliate.
Hold it!
Do you have any evidence to prove that Kay was the murderer?
Haven't you been listening? We've been saying that this letter is the evidence.
Oh? And where in the letter does it say that she planned to murder the victim?
Well, that's... I've got it! It's a hidden message written in invisible ink that can only be read by heating it up.
Sebastian, I wouldn't get your hopes up for something like that. There is, of course, evidence that points to her as the criminal. Her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket.
Hold it!
We searched the victim's left breast pocket as well, but You found nothing, I presume?
Naturally, the officer who found the letter immediately brought it to the best man on the scene.
The letter was safely tucked away in her left breast pocket, right above her heart. I believe this letter carries Miss Crane's will for the criminal to be arrested. I have no interest in your beliefs. What I'm interested in is the truth. You said that the letter was in the left breast pocket of the victim, correct? I swear by the goddess of law there are no lies or mistakes in my statement. The letter was indeed discovered inside the victim's left breast pocket. The victim had been stabbed in the left chest area where the letter was hidden. This may very well be an important clue. I don't think that Kay wrote the letter. But unless I can draw out more information here, that thought means nothing. I should start by pressing her for more details. Ooh, I already did. Okay, so obviously, obviously we gotta do something with this left breast pocket information here. I have to assume that that's what they want us to do, because they're really hammering us on that. Let me see. Let's look at the body. Oh, can we not? Oh, yes, we can. Okay, well, there it is. Yep, she sure did get stabbed there. Probably with the candelabra. And the letter... You know... This might be a stretch, but, like, because we can't... I feel like since we can't examine the letter, this maybe isn't as important as I'm thinking it is. But, like, she got stabbed all over that left breast pocket, and in this picture of the letter, I don't see any, like, holes. I have to be careful because I don't have a lot of life left because I was really stupid last episode. But I'm gonna... Oh, whoops, what the... Oh, oh, I see, I was... Okay. Look. Yeah, I mean... I think that's a safe bet. Objection! Motherfucker, you're kidding me! Oh, no! Oh, no! I'm so close to dying! Oh, no. Oh, no. I really thought that was it. Ah, shit. Shit. Okay. I have, like, one more mistake I can make before I have to, like, scroll through a bunch of dialogue again, which would be really shitty. Ah, man. Okay. There's gotta be... I feel like I'm on the right track, and maybe I just presented the wrong thing. Is there anything else that we have here that, not that. That letter wasn't on the body. Oh. Maybe I have to present this instead? Okay, guys. Let's all collectively cross our fingers. Give me your energy. I'm doing like the spirit bomb thing. This has gotta be it. It's gotta be it or it's gonna be really shitty. Fucking come on. Yes! Oh, man. Okay, good. You know, they should have let me present the letter on that statement. Whatever. It's an old game. It's a relatively old game. Fine. The victim held on to the truth until her dying breath. A truly touching story indeed. The voices of the dead are soft. One must listen carefully to hear their dying wishes. And Miss Crane has spoken. Kay Faraday is the culprit. Perhaps the voices you've been hearing are actually the whispers of the devil.
Hey! Don't make fun of Justine!
Let's listen to the voice of reason. Judge Courtney, please take a look at the autopsy report. There is no need. I remember it perfectly. The victim was stabbed in the left breast. No, it can't be. The letter was found in the victim's left breast pocket.
And that's where the victim was stabbed with the candelabra, right, sir?
Precisely. It wouldn't have been possible to stab her there without piercing the letter as well. I cannot believe that I actually got, like, the logic of this game in the late game 100% right, and I still lost fucking law health because I presented the wrong part of the right thing. Ah, that really sucks. Okay, whatever. So, that begs the question. Why was the letter found in the victim's pocket? It's simple. It was placed there after the victim was murdered to throw suspicion onto Kay. Somebody intentionally wanted to create this very situation. In other words, there exists the possibility that this letter was forged by the true culprit. No! The real murderer tried to pin the crime on Kay. That is the only explanation for the letter.
And in doing so, the murderer ended up digging their own grave, right, sir?
Objection!
The culprit is Kay Faraday. The letter was... yeah, it was actually found in the victim's other pocket. Huh? What are you saying, pal? The officer's report was wrong when he said the letter was in her left pocket. It's actually in the... yeah!
A foolish fool who continues to make a fool of himself. Is there no cure for your foolishness?
Why do you keep whipping me? And quit calling me a fool. Ah!
I saved you the trouble of punishing him yourself. Indeed. Though I had no intention of punishing him. The letter is stained with blood, no doubt because it was found in the left breast pocket. There couldn't have been an error in the officer's report, unless you were the investigator.
Say something, Justine.
I see you have no objections. Then allow me to continue. There is one more potential suspect in this case.
Don't be ridiculous. The killer entered this very room. There wasn't anyone else who did that besides Kay Faraday and the victim.
To enter the meeting room, one needs a key card, and their reasoning assumes that the murderer and the victim entered the room together. Oh, there's like a blank spot on the key card log, I think. So I think that they're going to want me to present the key card log in a second. Key card record. Yeah, because somebody came in at 10:15 p.m. This is what we overlooked. If we just discard that assumption, then... this evidence reveals the other suspect besides Kay. Alright, guys.
Yes!
Oh, we better get some health back soon. This is the keycard record Judge Courtney handed me earlier. The victim's keycard was used at 12:52 a.m. And there was one more person who also used a keycard. So you're saying this person was waiting to ambush the victim inside the meeting room? The keycard was used at 10:15 p.m. I wouldn't say it's impossible. No, it's impossible.
And what makes you say that, pal? You got any proof?
Of course I do. I myself am that proof. I was the one who used that keycard after all. Is there something strange about a PIC member entering the PIC meeting room? So now does it just say, like, Justine Courtney? Yay. That proves nothing. The fact that you were in here at all makes you a suspect. Just as an aside, I really love Justine Courtney's theme music. It's so good. Just another reason why it would have been great if this game came out in the States, then more people could appreciate it. Oh well. Or do you perhaps have any evidence that you didn't kill your colleague?
Overruled!
Such nonsense. What would I gain by murdering her?
Objection!
Allow me to reiterate what you said earlier. I'm sure it will all become clear upon further investigation.
Overruled!
Why would I, a faithful servant of the law, commit a crime? I just have this sudden mental image of like,
Hey, Justine, why don't we cross the street right here?
absolutely not.
Well, why not? There's no cars.
Jaywalking is a crime, and as a faithful servant of the goddess of law, anyway. Oh, she's a really great character. True enough, I entered this room. However, that alone is not reason enough to suspect me of a crime. If that's the case, please tell me why you entered this room. I had some business to take care of, and some preparations had to be made.
Preparations? That sounds pretty suspicious, pal.
Unfortunately, I cannot disclose what these preparations were. However, I'm sure you could hazard a guess, Prosecutor Edgeworth. So she was preparing for my hearing. She must have gathered all the necessary materials to take away my prosecutor's badge. Who is that?
That takes me back. When I was young, I'd always butt heads with this brash detective. And then one day, he just disappeared. I hope he's still doing well. Here comes the waterworks.
Chairman it's Daddy DeBest. Oh no. This is the best thing that could have happened during this case. Did she just say DeBest?
Hello, Courtney. You sure are full of energy today. And if it isn't little Von Karma, look how much you've grown since I last saw you.
Sir, it has been quite a while.
A curtsy? You don't have to treat me like some sort of stranger, you know. Remember back in the old days when you'd sit on my lap and call me Unky Boo Boo?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here I go again. Oh, how I cried back then.
Pops! What are you doing here?
A member of the PIC was killed, and I heard that you were in charge of the case. What kind of prosecutor is followed around by his own father?
Hold your tongue. Do you have any idea who this man is? Chairman of the PIC, former chief prosecutor. He's the right hand of the goddess of law.
Now, Courtney. I'm just an old chunk of coal. There's no reason to speak so highly of me.
Please excuse my subordinate's behavior. I am...
Prosecutor Edgeworth, isn't it? Along with his trusty sidekick, Dick Gumshoe. I am Blaze DeBest. I'm the proud father of that idiot over there. When that boy was born, me and the missus were happy as could be, you see. But now, I don't even know where she's gone to.
Pops!
You need a handkerchief? Ah, yes. Sebastian is an idiot, but he's such a good boy, you know.
Quite the doting father and son.
Now then, Courtney, how's the investigation going?
Sir, we've established that the culprit is Kay Faraday. We are currently focusing our efforts.
Objection!
There are too many uncertainties in this case. It's impossible to determine that she's the culprit. Surely you haven't forgotten the matter of the letter.
Objection!
I already told you it was just a simple mistake. The letter was in another pocket. Ah! You talk too much.
Now, let's all play nice. Everyone just calm down.
I'm sorry that you had to witness such an unsightly scene, Mr. Chairman.
Don't apologize, Courtney. I can follow everyone's logic. Except Sebastian's, that is.
Hey, Pops! Chairman DeBest, I am a prosecutor. My duty is to bring criminals to justice. However, I won't make someone out to be a criminal without sufficient motive and evidence.
I've heard about you and your relationship with the suspect, you know. To share such a strong bond. Kay has assisted the police in arresting criminals countless times, pal.
There are too many facets of this case that remain unexplored.
I see. The bonds of youth are a wonderful thing indeed.
Oh.
But that is that, and this is this, you know? What's that supposed to mean? The prosecutor's office needs to resolve this case as quickly as possible. I mean, just think of all the other cases that are piling up. There's no time to waste here. It's unfortunate, but you understand, right, Edgeworth?
What?
Now then, Kay Faraday, I'd like to arrest you now.
Okay.
No, I won't let you. Kay's innocent, pal.
To defy Chairman the Best is to defy the law. It would be a grave act of disloyalty. In other words, a hearing won't be needed. Are you prepared to lose your prosecutor's badge?
That's Mr. Edgeworth's badge. You can't do that.
Using a prosecutor's badge as a shield. What has the PIC come to? Kay, you haven't done anything wrong. Mr. Edgeworth, it was only for a short time, but thank you for everything. I'm sorry I turned out to be a criminal. We will make sure to impart your confession to the goddess of law. What should I do? When I was young, I wanted to become a defense attorney, like my father. Someone who can fight to save those in need. And right now, this badge is holding me back. A mere badge for the life of a dear friend. I don't even have to consider it. Oh, yeah. All right. Farewell, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Hold it right there. Judge Courtney. What is it now, Prosecutor Edgeworth? This is your prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this? Consider this my resignation. I am no longer a prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth? What are you doing? Explain yourself, Miles Edgeworth. You can't be serious.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're joking, right? If you want a prosecutor, then
My only mission is to bring the truth to light. If it's the prosecutor's path to turn a blind eye to the truth, then that title is worth nothing to me. I will walk in the path that I believe in. I will not be stopped here. You're running away from the Von Karma. From me. No matter what you say, I don't intend to go back on my decision. So, you're leaving me behind again. I'll never forgive you for this. No, this is all my fault. I'm sorry. If only I weren't here. Wait, Kay! Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me.
But Mr. Edgeworth!
Boss! I'm not your boss anymore, Detective.
That's just too much, sir. It's always been you and me. We've always been a team.
Detective Gumshoe, you no longer need to follow my lead. You try to accomplish whatever you can on your end. Dang.
This is bad. We just let a dangerous criminal escape. How could I let her get away? And after all my hard work, you see...
Rest assured, Mr. Chairman, this area will be locked down immediately.
Good. I expect the best from you, Courtney.
That's cool that Daddy DeBest is like, I expect the best from you, and then Sebastian is like, I'm the best! Justine looks like maybe this isn't what she wanted after all. A little buyer's remorse, a little bite off more than she can chew, a little of this, a little of that, a little save data so that we can continue the game right now for 5 more minutes before I end this video. Let's go! Man, this case is cool. I really like this case. Oh, how sad. Kay. She's not here either. Where in the world could she have gone? Knock, knock, I'm here. Mr. Shields. What's going on, Miles? Why the long face? Take it from Uncle Ray. You won't be popular with the ladies looking like that. Why are you here? Did something happen? That's my line. Have you seen the news about the murder at the PIC headquarters? You're hearing? Wasn't it there today? I found myself wondering if you guys had somehow got caught up in it. Wait, it's already made the news? I hear they're searching for a teenage girl suspect. I hear they're searching for a teenage girl suspected of killing an attorney. I can't imagine it could have been her, but it has been bothering me. Could you give me the full rundown? The truth is... Miles! Are you trying to give your Uncle Ray a heart attack? I'm not joking. She really did lose her memory. On top of that, she's a suspect. That makes things even more difficult. Where would she have run off to? She lost her memory, right? I was hoping she'd return here, but... not likely. She felt responsible for what happened to you, right? Then, there's no way she'd come back here. I know that, but where else can I look? Calm down, Miles. This isn't like you. It's rare to see you get so heated up. Well, not that it's a bad thing. If you're trying this hard to save an innocent suspect from false charges, I'm sure you'd make a great defense attorney. Actually, just a while ago, I turned in my badge. That doesn't mean I've decided to become a defense attorney. Besides, Kay isn't just a mere suspect. I may have only known her for a short time. We've been through quite a lot together. And I know she isn't capable of murder. I'm surprised. I never thought you'd go so far to support someone else. I don't know if you even realize it yourself, but it seems a deep bond has already begun to grow between you and Kay. I'd say it even gives my bond with your father a run for its money. No, it's not that deep. She just keeps barging into my state of affairs. It's not like I like her or anything. I mean, obviously, he's a little bit older than Kay. Kay's underage, It's not quite a, like, Sundara thing. Okay, we can't even see how old Edgeworth is, but Kay's like 17. Yeah. But, he's got like a British uncle kind of thing going on. Yeah, that girl can be quite a handful. But I'm certain that something has changed inside you since you met her. I'm really jealous, After all, I lost my old partner. That's why you need to find Kay right now. I don't want you to lose your bond like your Uncle Ray did. Well then, I have a proposal. We have no idea where she is, and searching around blindly won't get us anywhere. In that case, why don't we try searching for the cause of her memory loss? Maybe that could give us a lead. I see. That might be a good idea. From what she's told me, something must have happened to her at the Grand Tower. Great, that's it. Let's get going then. Hey, at the very least, could you stop looking so grim? If you stay that way, Kay probably won't want to come back at all. Good grief. I'm no match for this man. And we're going to find out exactly what's going on here at the Grand Tower. Ooh, I think I see old lady Dr. Lady in the right-hand corner there. We'll talk to her in the next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Next time, we talk to some old ladies and try to find the cause of the memory loss of some young ladies. Or, one young lady who has lost her memory and who Edgeworth does not want to bone because that would be weird. Bye.